a very special day. Today we are looking at the new Lufthansa Allegris class. Business, economy, economy premium and first class. But before we get to the Lufthansa, we have to take Lufthansa. Our journey today goes from Bielefeld to Bielefeld with a flight time of about 45 minutes. The route will take us 0 kilometers at a cruising altitude of about 3 feet. Aircraft of the day is a Mercedes-Benz Actros. Jokes aside, Lufthansa is presenting its new Allegris cabin design with a road show, and although I'm a really small YouTuber, I was given the opportunity to take part when I asked and was able to examine everything in Bielefeld for around 45 minutes. All 4 new classes will be presented with a total of 12 different seats. The new economy, the premium economy, 2 of the 7 new business class seats and the new double first class suite Lufthansa Suite Plus. But let's go through this from front to back. First of all, we have the new economy seats, built by Recaro from southern Germany with around 24,000 units. This is the largest chunk of this 27,000 new seats. The seating comfort is very good for an economy seat, and you can choose from 2 different legroom spaces when booking. The standard seat is 79 centimeters, around 2 centimeters less than, for example, the Singapore A380, and a whopping 86 centimeters in the front echo rows. Very comfortable for tall people like me at 188 centimeters. The seat itself is 15% lighter than comparable competitor products and of course enables the crane to save a lot of fuel. Brand new, and of course this applies to the entire aircraft, the in-flight entertainment can now also used by Bluetooth. So you can also use your own wireless headphones on the flight. Let's move on to the premium economy. Premium economy is the seat class with the most improvements. You get a 15.6-inch 4K screen, you can charge your smartphone wirelessly and your seat, and you get a noise cancelling headphone for the flight. The entire seat has a hard shell design. This means that when you adjust the seat backwards, you don't have to put the back of your head in someone else's food or worry about disturbing your fellow passengers. Disadvantage to the design, if you want to call it a disadvantage, you have a 3-point seat belt. The normal belt does not meet the requirements of the ESA and the FAA with this special design. The legroom on this seat is 99 centimeters. The adjustable seats ensure even better comfort. There are 2 buttons at the armrest. If you press one, you can slide your seat forward a little bit and recline. If you press the second button, an additional footrest jumps out. I especially noticed this relatively huge table. In addition, each guest has their own armrest and a small cocktail table. Now we come to most of the changes and my personal favorite, the business class. In the new business class, there are a total of 7 different seats to choose from. Number 1, the suite. At the very front, in the first row of business class, there are 4 seats. 2 single seats at the window sides and a possible double suite in the middle. The walls are higher than in the rest of business class and they have a sliding door. You can enjoy the in-flight entertainment on a 27-inch screen, including noise cancelling headphones of course. Other nice features: wireless charging of course, a mini bar in the armrest, all functions controllable on a tablet, possibility to mirror your own device. Number 2, the extra long bed. For tall people there is a classic single seat with extra legroom. In the night configuration this seat turns into a remarkably long bed of 2.2 meters. Number 3, privacy seat. The privacy seat is a single seat right by the window. The distance to the aisle gives you a little bit more privacy. Number 4, privacy seat with a baby. Yes, you heard right, very interesting innovation. A business class seat especially aimed at young parents with a baby. The enemy of all business class snobs, as you can often experience in business class Facebook groups. In the last row there is a baby business class, extra seats with a higher partition and an own baby bed. The location in the last row is very practical as it is right next to the washroom including the changing table. Great gesture from Lufthansa. Number 5. The extra space seat. The extra seat for business class customers. If you want to take your own office into the air, you should reserve this one in the middle, directly behind the double suite, surrounded by the extra long bed seats. You will find the place with the most storage space. So much space if you need it. If you have to sort your documents, if you have to do your tax return, that's your spot. Here you can work extremely productively because you can also use the 27-inch screen for your laptop. Great, isn't it? Number 6. The double seat. Single seats in the middle of the cabin, which can be connected into a double seat by lowering the partition. Only in contrast to the double suite without doors and with lower partitions. Number 7. The classic seat. The classic business class seat on this side of the aisle with one window. Now we come to the absolute premium product from Lufthansa Allegris, the first class suites. There will be a total of 3 suites with a total of 4 seats. Again, we have 2 different classes to choose from. Number 1, the Lufthansa First Class Suite. 2 individual suites at the window side offer luxurious travel for individuals. The lucky guest can look forward to a 32-inch TV, plenty of storage space in the récamière, and even a wardrobe. The seat is heated or ventilated, the ambient lighting can be controlled to suit your taste, and you get a huge table for dining or working. You get absolute privacy with a floor-to-ceiling high, magnetically lockable door. Number 2, the Lufthansa First Class Suite Plus. If you are traveling as a couple, you can book the Suite Plus in the middle of the cabin. Here you will find a 43-inch monitor and, in the night configuration, a queen-size double bed. Of course, it is all of exceptional high quality, both visually and haptically. Fun fact, the doors are made of thick fleece material and are only held together magnetically. This has the following background. If someone was sitting in the suite and had a claustrophobic attack, they could practically run through this door on this side. I bet this is the dream suite for John C. Due to the system, the Suite Plus can only be booked directly online as a single seat. If you want to take your partner with you, you can book the double suite via the first class hotline at Lufthansa, probably at a reduced companion fare. But that's not set in stone yet. Lufthansa is expected to announce more details in mid or late summer this year. So when can Lufthansa guests look forward to the new cabin? This is probably the most exciting question. It is planned to start with the new Dreamliner at the end of 2023. There you can find the business class, the premium eco and the normal eco. If you want to jump on the new first class suites, you will have to wait till next year. The new Airbus A350 with the 4 first class suites will start service from 2024. Speaking of aircraft types, on which types of aircraft can we expect the new Allegris cabin? Of course, on all aircraft that are still in order. This includes Airbus A350, Boeing 787 and Boeing 777. Furthermore, the queen of the skies, the 747, will also receive the new design. Unfortunately, I was not able to find out when this will be the case. The new Lufthansa Allegris will only be used on long-haul routes. According to rumors, we will most likely see the new class in action for the first time on the transatlantic routes from Europe towards New York, Boston or LA. Conclusion on the new cabin design. Before we get to my thoughts, I want to say thank you to Lufthansa for allowing me to attend the Lufthansa Allegris Roadshow. It was a real highlight for me. Thank you again. For me personally, business class was the best. I loved the double suite in particular, not only visually but also in terms of seating comfort. Since my little visit, only one thought has been buzzing around in my head. You absolutely have to get on the Dreamliner. Earn more Lufthansa miles instantly. The first suite was of course also a huge highlight, no question about it. Especially this large screen and the possibility of getting a queen-size bed on the long haul is simply mind-blowing. But the premium economy is also very good. It's super comfortable, similar to North Atlantic Airways, great leg room, and above all, a huge plus in privacy thanks to the hardshell design. Last but not least, the normal economy. The normal economy travel class has also made great steps forward thanks to the upgrades. Finally, you can use your own Bluetooth headphones on a Lufthansa flight. All that's left to say for me now is thank you for watching. If you liked the video so far, give me a thumbs up. Even consider to subscribe to my channel. Have a great time. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.